Hello book friends. So it's been a while since I have vlogged. The summer has been very busy. I've been working at a summer camp this summer and my kids get to go with me, so that has been really awesome. Oh, and there's one of them. Oh, it's a kid. And yeah, he just broke his head yesterday. He got a concussion, thankfully not a skull fracture, so yay. But, you know, that was his motion. But that was 4 hours spent in the emergency room yesterday, so no bueno. Anyway, what I've been working on, we finished the typeset for book 3, which is called The Cursed Blessing, and it will be coming out very soon. And I've been working on continuing the series, and some ideas for that, so I will show you that notebook, what that looks like. Oh, here you can see part of my living room. There's my wall of stars. Ah, okay, that's not very good. There we go. So I like stars. I collect them. Ta-da! And then some books, many books on my just one of many bookshelves. So I started writing down ideas last night because I've had them in my brain. They've been incubating for quite a while. I thought I need to actually get them on paper, and I wanted to do that. So it starts with Once Upon a Time because, you know, that's the kind of stories I write. And basically my next 3 stories that I'm trying to work out, one is going to be kind of based on Little Mermaid, a Little Mermaid sort of story. My girl is not going to be a mermaid though, so if that makes any kind of sense. Little Mermaid-esque, but she's not a mermaid. So, but those will be fairies and blessings and all that good stuff. And then, I don't know if anyone has ever seen the old fairy tale theater, the one produced by Shelley Duvall, with the Snow Queen. I remember that scared me as a child, but I also really liked it, so I need to revisit that fairy tale and see if I can work something out with that. And then there's this old story, The Princess on the Glass Hill, that I recently read for the first time, and I really like the idea of that. So I'm trying to see if I can do a retelling of that story. But making the princess a little more of the story, because that is really the guy that is the focus of the story for that. And the princess, her dad locks her on top of a glass hill, and it's kind of, okay, whoever can get her out gets to marry her. And you know nothing about this poor girl who gets locked up in this tower on the top of this glass hill. So I think, could I rewrite that and think, what does she do when she's locked up in this tower? Does she try to get out by herself? Does she know what's happening with the guys down below? I don't know, all those kinds of things. So, the one I had the most on my mind is the Little Mermaid sort of story. And so I started doing that one with, of course, writing down name ideas and kind of how it would start out with I don't know necessarily chapter 1 or might be the backstory. I just need to get it all out because it's important to know what's going to happen. I think of it like a game board, like Candyland, where you know where your start is and you know you're going to end up at King Candy's castle. And all these things happen along the way. So I need to figure out that whole pathway of it all. Yes, with the help of one of my trusty sidekicks here. And yes, he's a lot of fun to have around. And he reads a lot of books. So he has really good ideas for plots. He goes, that won't work.
The one with the brain fracture.
The one with the brain fracture, well, yes.
No, concussion.
With a concussion, yes. Kind of brain fracture. Yeah, that could be that too. Mm-hmm. So I'm supposed to be sitting on him, really, so he doesn't run or jump or ride a bike, or play on playground equipment, and basically not to fall and re-injure his brain, because that would be bad. Yeah. And he's a boy, and he's 10. So sitting on him and keeping him from doing stuff is kind of difficult, but it can be done. Anyway, so we are just chilling out right now, and I'm writing and watching Ant Farm, Disney Channel show on Netflix. And what else am I doing? Crocheting a lot lately. This is going to be eventually is the beginning of a beret, so I really like this color. So a lot of crochet, summer camp with Eureka camps. This week we're having writing camp, so that's been really cool to go with the kids. And today we went to a llama ranch, Shangri-Llama. So we got to meet a bunch of different llamas, and we'll have a lot more to write about.
Baracco llama.
Baracco llama is one of the llamas there. Drama llama. Pajama llama. Komote llama. And what's the other one? There was Bahama llama, but he is no more.
He didn't. And Dolly Llama.
Dolly Llama. Dolly Llama is white with blue eyes. And usually animals that have white fur and blue eyes are deaf, but Dolly Llama is not deaf. So, wow,
Yay.
little factoid for you there. So that's all from us for right now for the end of July. Hopefully more writing will come right now. Just a lot of brainstorming and writing down notes and being busy, but kids go back to school in a couple weeks, so I will have more time to write. Except he loves school, so he's very glad to be going back. He pretends he doesn't, but he really does like it. All right, so goodbye for now. Calvin, you gonna say goodbye?
Live long and prosper. Bye.